Today's reading is for an Aries male. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm Grandma GAINZ. This is Bohippianlife. I'm a reselling grandma on multiple platforms. If you're interested in that, I will leave links in the description box below. But this video, again, is an oracle card reading. Why are my cards? Okay. For an Aries male. If you are interested and would like a reading as well of your own, leave me a comment, send me an email. I'll leave that in the description box as well. And again, you guys, I shouldn't have to say this, but these are for fun. We all know that energies change with every decision we make, step we take, and turnaround we do. So again, this is for fun and also, most important, free. So yes, if you're interested, get a hold of me. I would love to do a reading for you. If anything falls out, it is important for our Aries friend. And if not, we're just going to lay these cards out. Ooh, nighttime. We will go deeper at the end. We will lay these cards out individually, flip them one by one when we get to them. Again, this is a 7-card spiral reading. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and number 7. Our magic card that fell out, I should say important card that fell out. Now, at the end, we will consult this tarot deck to see if they have anything they would like you to know. And before we get into these, I would like to ask you some questions. And if you would like to, please email me back, leave me a comment, whatever, send me a message, and we can dig deeper into the answers you may have, if you have any. So question number 1, are you experiencing deja vu? And if you are, what is the object of your deja vu? Is it a place? Is it, as in, like, when I say a place, is it somewhere you have been before? A town? A home? Have you, like, seen this home before? Or have you been in this experience before? So are you experiencing that, and what is the object that you are deja vuing about? And another thing, are you seeing things constantly cross your path all of a sudden? Not deja vu, but are you all of a sudden noticing, like, a horse? And you're like, well, now that's odd. And then you're like, whoa, I haven't seen anything like this in years, and I have seen it twice in a few hours. If so, I'm curious what that might be. And also, are you drawn all of a sudden to a specific color, a certain color? And again, I state, I'm not talking about your favorite color or your go-to color. I mean, are you just all of a sudden like, wow, I like green? Or just, I don't know what it is. But if so, there could be a deeper meaning. And if you're interested, we could go deeper. I would love to go deeper. So my Aries friend, we already know you are a very passionate person. You are courageous. and you are very direct. So if you are ready, let's look at card in position 1. Now this card represents what's going on around you right now. The energies around you. Oopsie, where are you going? Hold on. Okay. Isolation. Let's look closer. My friend, have you ever felt alone, even when surrounded by a group? You may need to consider if you are holding back input. Before I go into that, I want to just let you know that we have all experienced a feeling of being alone at one time or another. And you may need to consider if you are holding back input out of fear of expressing an unpopular opinion. This card may also indicate a group or a community that didn't connect with your beliefs, causing you to feel ostracized. This is the important part of this card. Use this time to look inward, examining what ideas or insights come to mind. This card can also indicate a need to remove yourself from a situation, to quiet your mind and contemplate that next move. This card may also bring to the surface feelings associated with abandonment and can represent a block centered around a fear that your actions may lead to not being accepted, maybe even being removed from a group. The fear of being cast aside might result in you limiting your potential by withholding ideas and suppressing inspiration. You may fear if you are successful, you may risk conflict with your family as your paths diverge. Card in position 2. This card reveals the underlying energy, and it may come as a surprise. It can reveal hidden qualities within your subconscious. Distance. Sometimes you need to take a look from a distance. And this card indicates that you would be best served by taking a step back so that you can see the big picture. You may be focusing too narrowly on one area, while there is a whole world out there to explore. You need to consider if growth within a situation or a relationship is at risk of being stunted due being overly critical or nitpicky. Are you able to see the potential even if there are a few flaws? Of course, you might find distance appears if you are too focused on one positive aspect of a situation or event, while missing all the negative outcomes that may potentially exist. This card asks you if you are too close to a situation to remain impartial or unbiased. You might benefit from taking a leave of absence or literally putting some distance between you and the situation by taking a trip. Card in position 3. This card shows any influences that are coming into the situation, and it's a good indication of what you'll need, and I stress need, to deal with. Preparation. Crows, I should say these crows, have mastered this ferry schedule. They know when the boat will return and on which side of the road the cars will disembark. And while the ferry is crossing the sound, the birds harvest the clams from the nearby beach. They bring the clams over to the ferry landing and strategically place the clams just right so that when the cars leave, they run over the shells, breaking them apart and leaving fresh clam meat for the picking. This card speaks to getting ready for something you know is on the horizon and planning for it accordingly. It's about getting all your ducks in a row, or in this case, clams, so that you achieve the most beneficial outcome. Card in position 4 brings any potential obstacles to your awareness. Now remember, my friend, obstacles are not necessarily negative, as they can be fun things that delay us for good reason. Freedom. Let's look closer. This card brings a message that you do not need to stay where you are. You can change your position. You can rise up and see the world from a different point of view. You have the wings. All you need is the desire and self-confidence, my friend, to fly. This card brings movement, flexibility, and the ability to expand your horizons. Whether it is the freedom to travel, freedom to make the decisions at work, or freedom to splurge on your favorite meal. When this card appears, you may need to ask yourself some questions. In which areas of your life would you like to expand your freedom? And my friend, what is your definition of freedom? Card in position 5. This card gives an overview from a spiritual perspective, and it often reflects or expands on the meaning of card in position 2. Sacred space. Let's look closer. Maybe your sacred space is your nest, your home. Maybe it's the beach or your favorite path in the woods. This card may also point to an inner place, a belief you hold dear. It is a place that brings comfort and nurtures your development. This is your sanctuary. When you receive this card, it is a call to rejuvenate your spirit. It is time to connect with the healing energy of your sacred space. Make time to connect with this space, as it will help you center your energy and recharge your spirit. Card in position 6. This card shows a course of action, or shows the energy of the type of action that would benefit you most in your current situation. Mischief. Let's look closer. Did you know crows and ravens have a penchant for pulling tails? Dog tails, cat tails, cow tails, even other bird tails. If it has a tail, a crow will feel compelled to pull it. It appears that some do this to distract the animal, but other times it is purely just to get a rise out of the other creature. This card indicates an annoyance, nothing detrimental, just a situation that causes a bit of short-lived grief. You may be the target of someone's delinquency or bad behavior. My friend, this card may also indicate that you need to add some innocent mischief or passion in your life. Card in position 7. This card presents a possible future outcome in relation to your current situation. The battle. Oh my. Let's look closer. Crows are incredibly territorial and will fight intruders to maintain order within their space. You may find that defensive feelings are brewing, whether from within or from an external source. If you have perhaps stepped on some toes or entered into someone's territory uninvited, be prepared to deal with the consequences. This card may also indicate that you will need to defend yourself against someone attempting to infiltrate your space. Take notice of the crows sitting on the wire. They are not involved, but are watching to see which bird is the victor. This may indicate that when it comes to your situation and the battle that is brewing, there may not be much in the way of outside support for either side. My friend, this could be an advantage or disadvantage, depending on your position. Let's look into the card that fell out. And the last card was the first one that fell out. It is Knight. Let's look closer. It is here that all the chatter, all the noise, all the action of the day subsides and quiet returns. Night creates a space to contemplate the day as a whole. What event had the most significant impact and will help you grow? Are there events such as petty squabbles that serve you little and can be released into the dark? Night brings to your awareness your sleep hygiene. The ability to get a solid 8 hours of sleep has been proven to not only help your mood, but also improve your health. Both dementia and heart disease are linked to lack of sleep. Do you practice healthy sleeping habits? Are your nights filled with restorative sleep? Or does your racing mind keep you awake? When the Night card appears, you may need to focus on creating a healthy bedtime routine. Let's see what the tarot cards have to say. We'll shuffle these up really good. And see if they have anything to say for you. Right there. Smoke signals, upside down. This is the Eight of Pipes. The Eight of Pipes, reversed, says the lack of interest in surroundings easily brings on personal problems. Unawareness of approaching enemies can lead to ambush, and the unawareness of buffalo movements can lead to starvation. Another meaning of the Smoke Signals card, the Eight of Wands, oh my gosh, the Eight of Pipes, I'm sorry, please forgive me, give me some grace, is if you're looking for a time frame, it is the fastest, speed-wise, it is the fastest time. Now, if you're looking for a number, the number on the card, the 8, can actually represent an amount of days. And what I'm seeing is November to December. Does November 25th to December 2nd, does that make sense? Hopefully it does make sense to you. And again, if there is anything you'd like to go deeper into, my Aries friend, please let me know. I'd be happy to help you. Let's zoom out. And if so, just leave me a comment. You can leave it when this video uploads. You can send me an email. I'll leave that in the description box below. Or you can interact on any of my links in the description box. Again, if you like this type of content, I hope you give my video a thumbs up. Like, comment, subscribe. We would love to have you in the family. Check out my membership levels. I offer 4 of them. Most important, I hope you have the best day ever. And I'll see you in the next video.